too late. Me and my Rachel talking all through the night. 3, 5, 7, 9, double white line. Motorway sun coming up with the morning light. Choose to lose the two of us. Ain't nobody know when you're acting right or wrong. No one knows of a roadway leading nowhere. Gonna keep on driving home on the road I'm on. 2, 4, 6, 8, ain't never too late. Just me and my Rachel talking on through the night. 3, 5, 7, 9, double white line. Motorway sun coming up with the morning light. 2, 4, 6, 8, never too late. Me and my Rachel talking on through the night. 3, 5, 7, 9, double white line. Motorway sun coming up with the morning light. That same old motorway sun coming up with the morning light. Motorway sun coming up with the morning light. Coming up with the morning light. Last time. 2, 4, 6, 8, never too late. Me and my Rachel talking on through the night. Yeah. 3, 5, 7, 9, double white line. Motorway sun coming up with the morning light. That same old motorway sun coming up with the morning light. A motorway sun coming up with the morning light. put the caviar right down on the bed, lay back our heads and smoke a cigarette. After dark, noise and voices from the past, across the dial from Moscow to Cologne. Interference in the night, 1,000 miles on either side, stations fading into the unknown. Throw up your coat, bottles and toast for the caviar. Smoke a cigarette. Listen to the radio. Listen to the radio. Listen to the radio. Listen to the radio. That's enough, it wasn't that good. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've had the galling experience of going into pubs and people walking up to me and saying, "Yeah, didn't you used to be Tom Robinson?" All the meantime, I've been making wonderful albums like this one in the meantime, which is on sale for only $4.99 in the kiosk. Back in the old country, back in the old country. That's it. Back in the old country, back in the old country. Back in the old country, back in the old country. Okay, they've invented a new part for it, okay? This will feature the brand new part invented by the Ashtray. Down here we'll sing the words, up there we'll go whoa every time they do it. Let's give this a little rehearse. 2, 3, 4. Back in the old country, back in the old country. Back in the old country, back in the old country. Back in the old country, back in the old country. Back in the old country, back in the old country. At a mansion in Earl's Court. He wore a dressing gown and a short fat beard. He showed me pictures of balding cowboys and a chicken with false teeth. Those horseflesh hustlers stood around looking weird. I made a Sid Vicious look alike, and he was 6'4". Had spikes on his dog collar made of solder. He wore a dirty old gabardine Mac and a ring with a rat. The boy was 17, but he looked about 10 years older. That was back in the old country, back in the old country. Back in the old country, back in the old country. 10 a.m. one Sunday, Herman hadn't been near a bed, and he was knocking back rum and tea just to keep awake. String tie and a gleam in his eye. He looked so wild and wicked name a day. But that was back in the old country, back in the old country. Back in the old country, back in the old country. Back in the old country. I wish I was back in the old country, back in the old country. Back in the old country, back in the old country. Back in the old country, back in the old country. Back in the old country, back in the old country. Whoa! Back in the old country, back in the old country. I want to be your cabin boy. I want to be your cabin boy. Senior service Snoop McCoy. Take my hammock and hoist the boat. Knuckle under and learn the ropes. Action stations all correct. Trim the rigging and swap the decks. Do the whole bike jump for joy. I wanna be your cabin boy all night. All night. All night. All night. All night long. Cabin boy, work night and day. Cabin boy goes all the way. Copenhagen, Frisco Bay. Cabin boy don't get no say. Man the capstan, work the pump. Cook and carry and fetch and hump. Do the duties I enjoy. I wanna be your cabin boy all night. Man overboard tonight. All night. All night. All night long. The Crew. The British police are the best in the world. I don't believe one of these stories I've heard about pretty policemen in leather and jeans, showing their leg through a split in the seams, leering at people, leading them on, then running them in when they start to respond. The press all ignore it, they don't want to see, except when the case is a Tory MP. Sing if you're glad to be gay, sing if you're happy that way. Hey, sing if you're glad to be gay, sing if you're happy that way. The pictures of naked young women are best in the news of the screws and the popular press. They plastered their pages with bingo and tits, then add all the scandal and slander that fits. The women at Greenham they smeared and despised. They crucify Elton with sneering and lies. If it's paedophile teachers and lesbian nuns, if it's filthy and fiction, it's all there in the sun. Sing if you're glad to be gay, sing if you're happy that way. Hey, sing if you're glad to be gay, sing if you're happy that way. Now there's a cancer to blame on the gays. It's brutal and fatal and slowly invades the moral majority. Like it a lot, 'cause it's the wages of sin and the judgment of God. The medics are baffled and caught on the run. They say it's a nightmare that's barely begun. Well, government spending is barely a joke, 'cause saving gay lives doesn't win any votes. So try and sing if you're glad to be gay, sing if you're happy that way. Hey, sing if you're glad to be gay, sing if you're happy that way. And sit back and watch as they seize all our books and treat us like lepers and sinners and crooks. Just hope you don't get caught up in the raids, or pick up a pig or a partner with AIDS. Lie to your workmates and lie to your folks. Put down the clones and tell lesbian jokes. Forget the aggression from everywhere else, while we still do a wonderful job oppressing ourselves. Sing if you're happy that way. Hey, sing if you're glad to be gay, sing if you're happy that way. Sing if you're glad to be gay, sing if you're happy that way. Hey, sing if you're glad to be gay, sing if I'd like to finish now. Listen, you know we're going to play an encore. We know we're going to play an encore. You know what I mean? This is an established theatrical formality. We'd like to finish now with a song I wrote with Elton.
So friendly, never made the room look nice, never heed a word of warning, never take my own advice. Ooh, I got a brand new problem. Pretty Ann is 5'10". I've been in love 3 times this week. I'm just about to fall again. I don't wanna fall in love, never gonna fall in love. It's so hard to overcome. I'm trying hard to fight the feeling. Lechery can be such fun. Cause everywhere there's lots of foxes. Every cat I meet's a Tom. I wish it did make me rave it. Wish it wouldn't turn me on. I don't wanna fall in love, never gonna fall in love again. I don't wanna fall in love, never gonna fall in love, never gonna fall in love every cat I meet's a Tom. I wish it did make me rave it. I wish it wouldn't turn me on. I don't wanna fall in love, never gonna fall in love again. No, I don't wanna fall in love, never gonna fall in love, never gonna fall in love again. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for coming this evening. On behalf of the crew and myself, Ian Bellamy on the saxophone, Paul Harvey on guitar, Martin Ditcham on percussion, Evo on everything, Steve Laurie on drums, Pat Davey on bass, Maestro Sean Mays on the keyboards. Let's go! Never gonna fall in love again. Never gonna fall. Never gonna fall in love again. Never gonna fall. Never gonna fall in love again. Never gonna fall. Never gonna fall in love again.
This features Ebo, who has been playing the saxophone for 2 weeks now. And on the keyboards, Dr. Sean Mays. You've made a happy man very old. Thank you.
These will be the days that we'll remember in days to come. The years slip by so quickly, now we're none of us so young. I'm frightened by emotions too wild for my control. At times I've tried to hurt you, and at times I've hurt us both. I cry out loud, thinking back about I've been so blind and dumb, and I'm still shaken by your grace and innocence after all we've been undone. But if I should dream, at last I can start to see you, to know you as you really are. I walk ahead with a spring in your step and a twinkle in your eye. I'm so weary and I'm aching all over, but I finally feel alive. And if I should dream, well, it'll be of you, old friend. Oh yeah. No one I know has the power to move me the way you move me, and you do.
lost, I can start to see you, and I know you as you really are. I'm a bit of a cynic and too long in the tune to try and overstate the case, and I don't want to embarrass us both tonight by saying this to your face. But if I should dream, where will it be of you, old friend? Oh yeah. No one I know has the power to move me the way you move me, and you do. Think I'd better go. Think I'd better go now. Somehow I think I'd better go now. I think I'd better go. Think I'd better go now. Old friend, I think I'd better go now. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. the ships, full of them. You had to see them times to believe them.
I was just 17 when I met you in a bar on the Harbour Quay. I was new to the town and the country, but you said you could go with me. Well, I asked what you did for a living, and you swore on your dead mother's grave you were planning some two-man business and not a life on the ocean wave. You talk a lot, Johnny, a lot of rot, Johnny. You lied and cheated me right from the start. Don't sit and grin, Johnny, you took me in, Johnny. You might at least take that pipe out your mouth when I'm talking to you. Surabaya, Johnny, but you treat me so rough. Surabaya, Johnny, I loved you so much. Surabaya, Johnny, now I'm down on my luck. You got no heart, Johnny, and I love you so much. It began like a month of Sundays as you showed me all over the town. But the moment we moved in together was the moment your fist came down. Every night you were drunk in a punch-up, and you'd come back home in a rage. My face in the bathroom mirror is like a man more than twice my age. It wasn't love, Johnny, you wanted money, Johnny. I begged and borrowed, I stole from my home. You took it all, Johnny, I gave you more, Johnny. At least take that ridiculous pipe out of your mouth. Surabaya, Johnny, all those bruises and cuts. Surabaya, Johnny, God, well I loved you so much. Surabaya, Johnny, now I'm losing my touch. You're just a bastard, Johnny, but I love you so much. Well, there's one thing you never did mention, and it's not that you're not one to boast, but you'd exactly the same reputation in every other town on the coast. Waking up in a bed and breakfast, there's a ship in the harbor outside, and you pick up your bag on your shoulder and walk out without saying goodbye. You've got no heart, Johnny, you're just a bastard, Johnny. Just give me one reason, Johnny, you're going away. I love you still, Johnny, I always will, Johnny. Surabaya, Johnny, now I'm down on my luck. Surabaya, Johnny, I love you so much. Surabaya, Johnny, you just don't give a fuck. You're such a bastard, Johnny, but I love you so much.
Okay, when we give you the gesture, I'd like you to, in the loudest, highest, campiest, most alluring, seductive and feminine voice you can possibly muster. Shout out the immortal words, Ich bin ein Berliner. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
An der Wand entlang. Letzter Tango an der Wand. Liebling, gib mir deine Hand. Jedes Kind im ganzen Land singt: Ich bin ein Berliner. Kommu, Kapi, Apokalypmus. Immer an der Wand lang, Wand lang, Wand lang. Kamikaze, Pazifismus. Immer an der Wand lang, Wand lang, Wand lang. Wissen, Zukunft ist verschwommen. Zählen Greise, Megatonnen. Lass sie nach Berlin herkommen. Und Tango an der Wand entlang. Letzte Tango an der Wand. Liebling, gib mir deine Hand. Jedes Kind im ganzen Land singt: Ich bin ein Berliner. Immer an der Wand lang, immer an der Wand. Immer an der Wand entlang. Immer an der Wand lang, immer an der Wand. Immer an der Wand entlang. Stepp doch mal auf dem Vulkan. Immer an der Wand lang, Wand lang, Wand lang. Macht die roten Lichter an. Immer an der Wand lang, Wand lang, Wand lang. Auf dem Boden umzusonnen. Ihr habt den Blumentopf gewonnen. Braucht nur nach Berlin zu kommen. Und Tango an der Wand entlang. Letzte Tango an der Wand. Liebling, gib mir deine Hand. Ich weiß gar nichts von diesem Land da. Ich bin kein Berliner. Immer an der Wand lang, immer an der Wand. Immer an der Wand entlang. Immer an der Wand lang, immer an der Wand. Immer an der Wand entlang. Immer an der Wand lang, immer an der Wand. Immer an der Wand entlang. Immer an der Wand lang, immer an der Wand. Ich bin ein Berliner.
For Christ's sake, Chrissy, won't you open the door? Don't tell me you're still sleeping. All hell's going on in the street outside. All the roads are closed this evening. I tried to call you, but the lines were jammed. Don't say you're not ready after all we planned. Sail on the night, sail on the night time. Sail on the night, sail on. no need packing, you can leave your keys. We're running out of time now. That money's worth nothing when we're all at sea. Leave it all behind now. Only one way out of town tonight. We'll miss the madness if we time it right. Sail on the night, sail on the night time. Sail on the night, sail on the night time, on the night time. Sail on the night, sail on the night, sail on the night, sail on the night. And you can leave your keys. Running out of time now. That money's worth nothing when we're all at sea. Leave it all behind now. Down the culvert and across the tracks, down to the river as we turn our backs. Sail on the night, sail on the night time. Sail on the night, sail on good to be true. Can't find the door to the wardrobe, can't find my way to the park. Life in a bed's in a bedroom, afraid to go home in the dark. All day to day, just excuse for tomorrow. Tomorrow just something to do. Too good to be true. Too good to be true. Mr. Paul Harvey. Well, I've given up reading the papers, I've given up watching TV. I hope in hell I'm able to tell whatever happened to me. I'm facing a phase of the future. I hope I got something to lose, but too good. Too good to be true. Too good to be true. Too good to be true. I said, Mr. Humble. Yeah, Mr. Humble. Love you, welcome. So aloof, hanging out with the boys, all swagger and poise. I don't even care what other people are there. I just stare and stare and stare. See your shadow in the swimming pool, I see your face in the shaving mirror, time and time and time again. I follow your footsteps so quietly up the back stairs. I hope and I pray you ain't never gonna find me there. Smooth skin and tenderness on a golden dark night. Wish I could see you once again to remember that it was true. I wanna be still beside you, quiet and still beside you. another 10 years of this fighting. Always stabbing and wounding, only getting my own back. I don't wanna batter you to your feet and knees and elbows when I'm kneeling like a candle at the foot of my own bed. Corresponding disasters every night on the TV. Sickening reality keep gripping me in its guts. All my friends talk and joke and laugh about Armageddon, but like a nightmare it's still waiting there at the end of each and every day. You were a war baby, a war baby. This means war baby. I'm scared, so scared. Whatever it is you keep putting me through. Stand another 10 years of this fighting. Always stabbing and wounding, only getting my own back. But if it's really true, then we're all in this together. Something's gotta give soon, and it sure as hell isn't gonna be me. 'Cause you were the first one